Hey everyone, it's Erica. Welcome back to my channel. I have a scrapbook process video for you for the Doodlebug Design Creative Team. I'm going to be using the Doodlebug Design over the Rainbow collection, and this is a kit that's available in my store, so it's got bits and pieces from the Over the Rainbow collection, and it also includes 2 exclusive cut files designed by Ashley Horton, and I'm just going to show you a layout using one of the cut files. This cut file is called Lucky in Love. It's super cute. It has this great title in the center and then a bunch of hearts in the background. So what I'm going to do is use this bubblegum cardstock from Doodlebug Design to back all of the letters in the title, but I do want to gut the inside of this cardstock so I can use the frame of the bubblegum cardstock as a mat in another layout. So I'm just going to gut like an 8x8 square out of the center and then use that to back the letters in this title. And then to back it, I just flip over the cardstock, flip over the cut file, and then trace the inside of each of the letters. And then once I have them all traced, I'm going to go in with my scissors and cut around that trace line, just leaving a little bit of a border around each trace line and then adhering them to the back of the cut file. And then once I have all of the letters backed with this cardstock, I'm going to use the Over the Rainbow 12x12 pattern paper to back the rest of the cut file. So all of the hearts will be using the same pattern paper, and then I'm going to use the like whatever's left of that 12x12 paper to cut 2 half-inch strips so I can place one on the left side of the layout and then one on the right side of the layout. And then once I place the cut file down onto the white cardstock, I'm going to line up those stripes so it'll look like they're like all connected and it'll all flow together, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a little bit. So I'm just tracing out these letters and then I'm going to get them stuck down to the back of the cut file. I am using my favorite wet adhesive here from Barely Art. I love using this glue. It's got a really fine tip, like super fine tip, so it makes backing cut files with thinner borders really easy. I'll try to leave this link down below for you guys, so if you're interested in a glue that's got a really fine tip, this one works really well. So I'll leave it linked down there for you guys. And it also comes in a couple dozen different sizes. So I have the smaller bottle, and then I also purchase like the big refill bottle. So when this gets low, I can just refill it with that larger glue. So here is that Over the Rainbow paper. It's super pretty. I absolutely love the stripes and the colors in this one. So I'm going to place the cut file down, upside down, and then trace the inside heart all the way around, and then the largest heart, and then I'm going to trace the inside of the smallest heart and then cut around it and then cut the inside of the heart. And you'll see here in just a minute what I'm talking about. That way the inside of the cut file you'll be able to see the white cardstock. So I'm just going to trace around it and then get everything adhered together. I am sorry for my voice. I'm very stuffy. Again, my allergies are out of control. So if you hear me sniffling or you hear me like stuffed up, it's my allergies. They're absolutely nuts. So I'm going to get this stuck down, and then I'll have a little bit of excess there, like around the edges. So I'll get those trimmed up with my scissors. Super easy to do. And I'm going to use that same Barely Art glue to get everything adhered down together. For the base, I have a piece of white textured cardstock that is also from Doodlebug Design. And then I'm going to place the 2 half-inch strips from the Over the Rainbow 12x12 pattern paper, one on the right and one on the left. And then I'm going to put foam adhesive from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L all over the back of the backed cut file. That way it is lifted up off of the white cardstock. Just gives it a little bit of dimension and height. It's not so flat on the paper. So here's what's left of that Over the Rainbow paper. I'm just going to trim off the left and the right side and then get that adhered down to the white cardstock. Then I'm going to line up the backed cut file with the stripes on the left and the right, just so that everything lines up. And I absolutely love the way that that looks. I love this paper so much. I have a couple extra sheets of it because it's like my absolute favorite. So if you do see the over the rainbow layouts that I have created, I swear I have this paper used in every layout that I've done, because it's just so pretty. It's so many colors, and I just love stripes like this. So I just love the way that this turned out. So sometimes you'll be inspired by a sketch or your photos or the product. For this layout, I was really inspired by that 12 by 12 paper. And that happens often. I just recently did a layout for, I believe it was Bella Boulevard, and the pattern paper that I had pulled was like my inspiration for the whole layout. And I just love the way that happens, and everything kind of just falls together and works out really, really well. So here's my photo. It's one of my favorite family photos of us. I printed out in black and white, and I'm just going to mat it on this white multicolored dot pattern paper from the 6x6 paper pad from the Over the Rainbow collection. And then I tucked in a little tag that I cut out from that same paper pad. I knew that I wanted florals, and the Cute and Crafty Bits and Pieces has a ton of florals in it, and they are like the perfect match for this collection. So if you're wanting to add some more florals to this collection, pull out this pack if you have it, or grab it from either scrapbook.com or a cherry on top, because it matches perfectly. And so I'm going to create a few clusters using these florals and leaves just around the layout. I use one of the banner pieces, and it says lucky, blessed, and all the rest. Pop that up at the bottom of the photo. I do add the super cute cloud with these little rainbow hearts hanging down from it, popped up over to the left, the top left where it says lucky. You'll see that here in a minute. And then I do tuck in one of the floral icon stickers behind the letter C in lucky as well. For the inside of the O, I do use 2 pink die cut hearts, and I pop them up and kind of distress the edges just so that there's something inside that large O. It is all the same color, but you'll be able to see it in the still shots here in just a little bit. And then for some of the die cut florals, I do layer on a couple of the icon florals on top. So there's like some daisy icon stickers that are smaller, and they fit perfectly inside the larger floral die cuts. That just gives them a little bit of interest and more dimension. And then that pretty much finishes it up. I do sprinkle a couple of the icon hearts around the page, and then I do pop up a little bird sticker on that letter C. You'll see that here in just a little bit. And then I type out my journaling and add it to the bottom right floral cluster. Just cut it up into some strips and then adhere it down with the Barely Art glue. I'll leave everything linked down below for you guys. Let me know what you think of this layout, and if you have picked up this collection yet. It's absolutely gorgeous. So, so colorful. I have still shots for you guys at the end, and thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys get some time to do something creative. I will see you soon. Bye.